band is ready to rock and swing and just have a good time with all of you. Now, they come all the way from Livingston, New Jersey, just across the river. It's the Newark Academy Chameleon Big Band under the direction of Julius Tolentino. Give them a big welcome.
Thank you very much. Whew. That was Blues for New Orleans, featured Ben Consigo, BCS on the Hammond B3. Put your hands together for Ben. Ethan Ty on the alto saxophone, and Jacobo Messina on the guitar. Yeah. We're going to continue with I Like the Sunrise. It's going to feature our wonderful vocalists, Akshay Yagnik and Gabe Zhao, and Noah Tamiso.
I like the sunrise, 'cause it brings a new day. I like the sunrise, it brings new hope, they say. I like the sunrise, blazing in the new sky. Nighttime is weary, oh, and like the sunrise, so heavenly to see. I like the sunrise. I hope it likes poor me. It likes poor me.
Patriarchy on the vocals. Patriarchy, yes. All right, we're going to continue with a tune that you guys maybe heard a lot this weekend, maybe 6, 7 times, possibly. This is a kind of dookish rock and rhythm. It's going to feature Ben Collins Siegel on the piano and Elise Tolentino on the trombone, and Ezra Jatelny. Yeah, I got it right, yes. And Vihan Jetli on the trumpet.
We're here with Julius Tolentino, director of the Chameleon Big Band from Newark Academy from Livingston, New Jersey. And, boy, you know, it's funny. How many years have you been coming here?
I think this is the 13th year.
13, lucky 13. But I've been checking out your conducting style. I think you're much more creative now than you were 13 years ago.
Yeah, I think I've upped my game a little bit after I've seen Jason Anderson on the bandstand.
That's a reference to Osceola County School for the Arts. So you've been here this many times. How is this year different for you, just in terms of the whole experience?
I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard to fathom now, but I don't think this band, we didn't think we were going to even make it. We lost 11 seniors last year, and our seniors this year just, pulled it together, and I think we just edged in with the tape, and they just kept pushing and pushing, and I can't believe we're here in the top 10. It's incredible.
That's awesome. And again, when you lose that many seniors and that kind of leadership, I mean, how do you rebuild?
Yeah, I think you have to have a culture in place where you have a second band, and then kids that kind of know the culture and can lead it from the inside out. That's the most important thing, I think.
Let's talk about your programming a little bit. You swapped out a tune for today. Talk about that change. You went from happy-go-lucky local to rockin' and rhythm.
Yeah, I wasn't going to pick Rocket and Rhythm for a fourth tune. We changed our repertoire from last year to this year so many times, and the seniors said, okay, we got to feature the rhythm section. We got such a strong rhythm section. They were adamant about it. I think a lot of bands are doing it. That means you got to do it, you got to put a little different spin on it, and I think they achieved that, so I'm very happy about that.
And you also, you opened with the blues. You brought the Hammond B3 organ out.
Dude, that thing is so heavy.
Any Hammond B3 players out there know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's an honor to play on this organ. I just heard at soundcheck that it's Jimmy Smith's Hammond B3, and oh my gosh. Yeah. I touched it and took a picture. Yeah.
Well, talk about the programming of it. I mean, did the young man that played it, was he an organ player, or was this something he picked up this year?
No, Ben Collins Siegel has been playing organ for a little bit. Yeah, I keep encouraging you should get this in your bag. He's like, I'm a piano player, Mr. T, but I made him play the organ. We have an organ, like a smaller organ at school with the pedals and everything, and we've used it in the past. Yeah.
Let's get him in here since he's standing by. Let's have you step out and bring him in here, and the other student in here. If you'll face the camera, come on in here. Say your name and what year you are in school and what you play.
My name is Ben Collins Siegel. I'm a senior and I play piano.
My name is Kabir Shrivastava. I'm a senior and I play the drums.
Scoot this way a little bit, folks. So we were just talking about you playing the Hammond B3. How much organ had you played prior to this year?
You know, it's been like a few years since I had played it. I took a break from it because it wasn't my thing. Yeah. So I kind of started to pick it back up just with this. Yeah. And
are there any organ players you've listened to that have kind of inspired you to get into this bag?
A lot of Jimmy Smith. I mean, honestly, Mr. T was the one who really encouraged me to pick this up. But it's an honor to play Jimmy Smith's organ. But
and you also play bass as well, right?
A little bit of piano and bass are the main instruments I play. Organ is like I just kind of had to pick that up again. Yeah. But
you sounded great. And how about you? How are you feeling about this performance?
You know, we got up there, we had fun. That's what it's all about. So I feel great.
How different does this feel? I assume you were in the band last year. How different does this feel from last year?
Well, it's different because there's a lot of young kids in this band. Losing a lot of seniors last year was definitely a challenge. But I feel like with such a young band, it's easy to get to know each other, to mold. So it's really about, building a band, encouraging a spirit of just swinging.
And are both of you seniors?
Yes.
So what are you doing next year?
I'm going to go to the UMiami, the Frost School of Music, on a full ride. So.
Great. And how about you?
I'm going to University of Michigan to study engineering.
Awesome. So, boy, isn't that awesome? The Newark Academy, lighting it up here. Second band up here at the second round of the 30th anniversary of Essentia Ellington here from the House of Swing. Up next, Ann Arbor Huron High School from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Their first time as finalists. They're in the top 10. We're coming up with some more great swing here. 30th anniversary of Essentia Ellington. We'll be right back.